We're back.
Hey.
Welcome back, guys.
Like back.
We're back.
Not just this week back, like back.
Things look different again.
But the same. Different, but the same.
Yeah. If you're looking at us on YouTube, you'll notice the studio's changed. There's been some shakeups with some things. But all good stuff for the podcast.
Yes.
You know,
we appreciate our time where we were.
Absolutely.
And we're back here, and it's good to be home again.
Yeah, beautiful space where we were, but it's just you know, this is show business.
It just works out better.
Yeah.
It works out better for us and for everyone involved. I
yeah,
think,
but yeah, there's a lot going on, dude.
Yeah.
Mostly, sorry for being a few minutes late, but I was cruising to get over here.
Yeah.
And then I was coming across Sunset and a motorcycle cop pulled out and I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely getting a ticket." And
did he get you?
He didn't. But you know when you have that moment where your butthole tightens?
Oh yeah, your butthole goes in your mouth. You're like, oh, I taste ass.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
I haven't been pulled over in such a long time.
It's the worst. I think the last time I got pulled over was I was driving back from Tucson doing a gig with Colton. Colton was like an infant. Tracy and my mother-in-law were in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I left Tucson at like after the show, like 9 p.m. And so I'm somewhere in the Inland Empire coming west. And,
oh no.
And we get pulled over at like 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning?
Yeah. I'm like, you dick. Why are you pulling people over 6 in the morning?
Getting an early start on their, was it the end of the month?
Probably was.
Do you think that's a real thing?
I don't know.
I gotta meet my quota. Yeah, I mean, it is the end of the month.
Oh, it is.
By the time this airs, it'll be the beginning of next month, but it is the end of the month. So they out there in full force.
I've been pulled over in a long time. And I guess they have that new law now in California they're trying to enforce where you can't touch your phone at all.
Oh, yeah.
If they see you touch your phone at all, either above or below the dashboard. The only way you can do it is hands-free.
You know, but I don't disagree with that. The number of times that people like are doing crazy shit and then you get up next to them and they're not even trying to hide the fact the phone is in their hand.
I'm so bad. Like Colton's sitting next to me. I'm driving. I know he's at the age where he's going to be driving very soon. And I'm just giving him all the wrong lessons on how to drive. Yeah. Like I'm driving. I'm like scrolling Instagram.
Playing Minecraft.
Playing Minecraft and I'm driving and then I'm screaming at everybody. I'm the worst influence.
Trying to watch these reels, assholes.
Fucking asshole. I'm trying to tag somebody. It's a nightmare.
Screaming at me to accept this collab.
Like she posted, I got to accept right away.
I'm sorry.
Is that a thing? You have to accept the collab right away?
I mean, it is recommended. But look, I don't even know what's real and what's not on social media anymore. That's what I keep telling myself whenever I feel social media making me feel some kind of ways. I'm like, oh, none of this is real.
Oh, it's all fake.
Jen, don't get your panties in a twist because none of this is real. Yeah. You want to know how I know, Eddie?
How?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
You ever wonder whether or not the person that you left or that you like are no longer with had a fragile ego? You know, because they bought 10,000 followers. You ever see somebody's following go up by 10,000 overnight and have had no videos go viral? No videos go viral, no posts go viral, because I don't know if you know, no one's flocking to watch him power lift. And you can't say any of this. I'm going to say all of it. If you made a reel about how each of us handled the divorce, his would just be a Rocky montage for the last 3 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas mine would be just videos of me crying in therapy and listening to self-help podcasts
and posting quotes and stories.
And look, but one of us is a lot more.
However you deal is however you deal.
Sure. No. I'm done with that. I'm done excusing men who aren't willing to do the work.
Does buying followers help?
It's not going to make them feel better.
Well, I guess when you look and you see the numbers higher, you'd be like, oh, but then you think, oh, I bought that.
Yeah.
Those aren't real.
That's kind of how I feel about my boob jobs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when you first put on the shirt, you're like, okay, oh, they're fake.
Yeah, these aren't mine. I can't take credit for these.
It's someone else's handiwork.
I mean, I worked for these in that I paid for them.
Right.
But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not homegrown.
No, they're not homegrown. Like I can't take credit for that.
It's funny.
But I'm honest about it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you buy followers, you should have a little asterisk next to your name.
It should be. It should be like the steroid era in baseball.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't really happen. You got the numbers. The numbers are there, but it didn't really happen. Because I've thought about, because I've had several videos go viral. I've had like 6 videos grab over 1 million views.
Yeah.
Each, and I still only have like 13,000 followers.
Yeah.
But I earned.
You earned
all
those.
13.8 thousand followers.
But I just think that there's so many people that, and look, social media is toxic as hell. I become more and more aware every day of how social media is like mentally harming us.
Yeah.
Especially like kids in Colton's generation, because it's messing with our attention spans. It's messing with our
they're producing vertical
dopamine levels.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. But I think the first step is raising awareness to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, look, we love that you're listening to our podcast right now. You're probably listening on an iPhone. Don't stop doing that. Don't stop watching us.
Even if you're driving.
Don't stop watching us on YouTube. Don't stop doing that either.
Just monetized it.
Because we just monetized it. Hey.
So
and thank you so much for everybody that helped us do that.
That was awesome.
Thank you for leaving it on, streaming at home for your dogs and cats when you're not there. We hope that their mental health has also improved in helping us with this journey. But I'm actually reading a book about it right now called The Anxious Generation. And it talks about when all of this started and like when people's mental health really started to spiral. And it was around 2010. And I was like, oh, mine definitely did in 2010. But I was kind of going through it.
Yeah.
But I think I got a supercharged dose of the stuff they're talking about in this book because of what I was going through.
Well, yeah.
Because obviously that was the same time that the Favre stuff was being made public.
Yeah.
And I was getting...
And social media was in its early stages at that point anyway. Like Twitter and stuff was...
Twitter was popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter was popping off still. And my brain was just not equipped to handle what that many people thought of me. Yeah. And it's funny because I think when you understand the people, like if people in your life don't like you, you can go, okay, I can see why that person won't like me, or I can see why this person and I don't get along, because you have that experience with them.
Yeah.
When it's random strangers not liking you.
And they're judging you based on something that's probably not even real to begin with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when random strangers don't like you, you're like, wait, but what? Then you want to like have a discourse with them.
Yeah.
And be like, why don't you like me? Why do you hate me for no reason?
Everyone wants to be liked. So yeah, that's natural.
But so there's that. It talks about in this book about how, men obviously gravitate towards like online porn and things like that. And how men, it's made men feel lonelier. And how women, it's gone the opposite direction where it's made them.
What do women seek out?
They really criticize their bodies.
Oh.
It's really made women criticize.
Because men are watching porn.
It's made women criticize their bodies. Not just men watching porn. It's created these unrealistic expectations because women are posting all of these photoshopped images of themselves. And it's like, it was bad enough when we had magazines doing it to us.
Right.
But we could tune out magazines.
Yeah.
It's different now that the everyday person.
Well, there's also instant feedback too. It's not like when I was starting this business in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you got on TV, you like, okay, I got on TV. Millions of people saw that, but you don't know what millions of people thought about it.
Nope.
If you have
a video, better that way.
Yeah, because if you have a video gets 1 million views, you're like, oh, I know what most of these people think about this. I'm getting ratioed.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Sometimes
it's great, and sometimes people are really kind, and the other people are just like, what mental illness do you have?
You can tell when you have a video go viral. You can tell when it reaches the outer bands of your following / people who will like you.
Yeah, you can tell when it's in the people that follow you and like you, and then when it gets past that into the outer rim.
I think that there's more barriers than that. It's like the people who follow you, the people who are similar to the people that follow you. And then the algorithm goes, well, let's see how much further we can go.
Dip our toe in something acidic.
And then all of a sudden you end up in like the wastelands and the badlands.
That's where you get a bunch of no avatar picture guys.
Yeah.
Or guys in their cars with wraparound sunglasses.
Yeah, it's always those
telling you
guys.
what they think.
Online hate sponsored by Oakley. It's always those guys. And it's not fair to Oakley because Oakley's a great company.
No.
I used to
But
work
if we
for
could
them.
go back in time and prevent Oakley from happening, it might have changed the world.
Oakley has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
They
Because those guys
don't.
wouldn't be taking pictures if you could see their face.
No, they'd still find gas station wannabe knockoff things. But yeah, this book has really changed my perspective on how I view social media and just how toxic that place can get. Do you worry about Colton at all?
He's better at social media than I am. He's just so well adjusted. He looks at it but I don't think it affects him too much because he also, it's weird because his generation, kids in his school, they don't post on the grid. They just do stories.
Yeah.
Like most of his friends, if you look at their Instagram accounts, they have no posts.
Huh.
They just all post stories.
It's nothing permanent. Everything
Everything goes away. It's all, yeah.
It's kind of like they're using it for Snapchat.
It's really like that. It's strange. Like Colton posts to the grid all the time. He likes scrolling, looking at his stuff, and he likes the likes and stuff like that.
Because it's kind of like a yearbook.
It really is. It's a journey that you're documenting it's like a biopic you're making of yourself.
Man,
in a way.
When some people send me old posts of mine, I'm like, oh, I was going through it. I
try to keep my Instagram stuff pretty even keeled. Sterile. Pretty like I'll show life highlights and funny stuff. I never really sound off emotionally. I sound off like publicly about the way I think the world's going.
Yeah.
But I don't sound off emotionally like if I'm having a bad day, I don't go, fuck this world. You guys suck. Bye. I don't do that. I never do that.
I don't do that per se, but I try to share stuff now that I think other people will resonate with other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I like to use social media as like a way of like helping people not feel alone because unfortunately, like this is the world so many people live in.
Yeah.
Is this online one?
Yeah. It's literally the Matrix. It's plugging in the Matrix, and that's the world you want. But
the Matrix isn't real. That's the thing.
I know.
It's kind of like when I see people that I know are fronting in their career. When I see them doing it on social media, I'm just like, gross, dude.
Yeah.
Gross. And look, it's a part of our industry.
Yeah.
It's a necessary evil in our industry. I hate it. But I do think it's forcing people to not just be artists and also be more business minded and be more marketing minded. But
what are you marketing?
Yourself, which I think is the scariest thing.
But you're marketing I don't know. It's weird because you're marketing just absolute trash. It's not who you are. It's not real.
No. But I try to make mine as real as I can.
Yeah.
I do. I try to balance and I think there's part of that is like I think a lot of people struggle with my brand or like my way of like marketing myself and being authentic is like they struggle with seeing me as a multifaceted human being. And I think that's something that I was even prone to feeling when I was going through the Favre stuff.
Yeah, but we look at, you think about the way you looked at entertainers when you're growing up and you saw them in TV and films and stuff. And you're kind of like, okay, that's who I know them and that's who they are. I don't care. I'm not even curious about the other side of their life. And then when you saw that, you're like, it's hard to adjust to that. Like, because you meet them in public, you never meet your heroes. You meet the person, he's a complete dick, and you're like, oh my God.
The number of times that's happened.
But it's like, yeah, but you're struggling. Okay, this is a real person that has real feelings. If they're having a bad day, the thing that I like about them is the fake thing.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah,
it's so interesting because I've had experiences on both sides of that spectrum. Oddly enough, with like early 2000s, like hot women, where I met them, where I was like, these were the women that were the pinups back in the day.
Yeah.
And I met them like later on in their journey, like in like early, 2010s. God, it feels so gross to say that. But like early 2010s, 2010s, I met these women and one of them was absolutely horrendous and just a shit show of a human being and rude and just thought the world revolved around her. And I'm not going to say her name. And the other, that's for the Patreon. And the other one was an absolute delight. And that one was Carmen Electra.
Oh.
When I met Carmen Electra.
Shocking.
I was so impressed with her as a person. I found her to be incredibly sweet and incredibly kind and gracious. And oddly enough, we were out at like this like dinner thing for like an event. And I actually watched Carmen Electra be mean girled by other women at the table.
Really?
Yeah. To the point where it made me uncomfortable enough to say something.
Guys, stop picking on Carmen Electra.
I was like, no, well, one of the girls that was there and kind of just bringing up, just imagine sitting at a table with people that don't know you and they're like, so Brett Favre, right?
Right.
It's kind of what they were doing to her.
Really?
Yeah. But they were like, hey, remember that marriage you had that failed that was a complete shit show and blah, 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 blah.
Guys, leave Carmen Electra
No,
alone.
so you know what I did in full tism? I went, hey, remember that time you went to jail? To the other women, and man, if that didn't bring the conversation,
I would imagine that
to a screeching halt.
You could hear those tire squeals.
Cause look, I'm not going to sit there and watch you bully somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But that's the weird thing. You're saying how great Carmen Electra is. Like, is it weirder to have the person, the person, the celebrity you like, you've seen only that version of them in whatever they do, TV or film, and you love that person, and then you meet them and they're a dick. Or if it's the other way, like, I don't really like that person. I don't think they're talented, but then you meet them, they're like the nicest person in the world.
Yeah. Well, you can just see, oh, I can see why this person had the success that they did, because when they're in a room,
yeah,
there's something more to them.
There's something attractive about them.
There's something attractive about them and the way that they interact in a room and their personality. Like some people just give good room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I give good room. I think I give better room than I do online, personally.
Yeah.
Because I think that's also been other people's experience with me.
I think that's hurt the industry a lot too. I mean, I know we're getting a lot of industry talk, but like since the pandemic,
doing
everything has been submit a video for auditions, and you don't even go in person until you get a call back or you're going to producers or whatever. Like,
but I still feel like you give good tape.
Apparently, I don't. Apparently, I do not give good tape.
How much of that is you not giving good tape, and how much of that is white men had a really rough run for a while?
We had a great run for a while.
Yeah.
I just wasn't part of it. Man, I missed out.
But I mean, I really do think that there's just so much. Before you start comparing yourself to people on social media, just know 90% of it is bullshit.
If not more.
If not more. And just remember, if you see your ex by 10,000 followers. Wow. It was just so sad. Where I was like, what are you doing?
Man. I mean, I've looked at the numbers before where I've like, oh, yeah, I could pay like $70 and get like 10. I could like double my followers for like $70. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I don't, but I see, but the moment I see it, I'm like, oh, that would look good on my profile page that I've got this many followers now.
No, Eddie, because there's something about doing shit the honest way and the hard way.
Right. But I've been doing that. That doesn't really
But Eddie,
work.
let me ask you this.
I'll buy it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How much more meaning does your life have because you've done things the hard way?
I mean, I guess it does. I'll look back later, I guess, on my deathbed and go, oh, that was...
I'm so glad I didn't buy those followers.
So glad I didn't drop that $70.
That's not what I mean, though. You've never, like, had something done for you and you're like, oh, I didn't earn this. It doesn't feel special.
No, because I've done enough where I've earned it and I'm like, okay, well, that didn't...
Well, this evens out for that.
Yeah. I think it balances out at this
point.
Yeah. I'm ready to be given shit at this point.
Yeah? You're in your...
I'm in my give me shit period.
Oh.
But...
I think there's something about earning stuff the hard way. There is. Like, not to sound like an old codger, but like, you know, like I do think that there's something about I earned this. I went through the process for this. The process changed me like as a result. And I think that that's like, maybe that's just me being like, I need to make meaning from everything. Cause I really do feel like I need to make meaning from everything. But I've just been thinking a lot about some of these things lately. Because I don't know. I see people get shit handed to them sometimes. And I know you can't judge other people's experiences and be like anybody that people see as an overnight success, odds are it wasn't an overnight success.
No, it never is. It rarely ever is.
Yeah. Usually there's a lot of grind and stuff behind the scenes that like people have no idea. But people are so quick to write it off. You know, like, oh, that person just got everything handed to them. And it's like, no. People don't realize like there was a time where Matt Rife couldn't get booked in this town. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where like the only club that would put him up was the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Or, you know, he was doing shows out of the back of a truck. And that was 2021.
Yeah.
And then 2023. Phew,
yeah.
But people don't see those moments.
Yeah, they don't see the stuff where people are struggling. But like, again, some people struggle and put in that hard work for 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, and they hit that, and something clicks and they get that break and they take off, and other people work at it for 15, 20, 25 years. And you keep thinking you're gonna get the break and it never happens.
That's why I'm okay with people seeing me struggle, though. That's why I'm okay with like putting my most honest self out online.
Yeah.
Is because I'm like, at least my journey's honest.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True.
If all you do is post your wins, then like, what do you give people to root for? Or maybe you're doing such a good job online, Eddie, pretending that everything's fucking going great. And
everything's rosy online.
That people are like, Eddie doesn't need work. Eddie doesn't need opportunities.
I'll post a video of me crying. If that helps, I will post a video of me crying. I will absolutely do that.
I hate you so much.
I will. Won't be hard. Won't be hard. Probably do it right now if we need to.
We're rolling.
You're like, where's my single, Alex?
Yeah, just where's my single? Where's my single?
Alex, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in a minute.
I have been hustling and working like always.
Look at you.
You guys, I'm listening to you guys talk about how hard you're working, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're all grinding, and I'm tired of the people who are trying to mooch and like just take the rewards from me.
Yeah.
We were talking before you came in when I got here a little earlier, and we were talking about this happened to me last week. I was, and this will tie into the story I was talking with Alex. I was laying in bed at like 3 a.m. not being able to sleep like I normally do. Tracy's sawing logs, like she's cutting down the rainforest right next to me.
Not Fern Gully.
She's killing the environment. That's how much she's snoring, right? Oh my god! So I'm wide awake, right? And like it's like 3 a.m, and I start smelling smoke.
What?
Like fire, not like someone burned something, but like wood burning, like fire. Like it smelled like in January.
That must have PTSD'd
and
the
I'm
shit
like,
out of you.
I'm like, that's weird. That's really strong. Something's on fire. And so I hear a like oh shit, that's a fire truck that just went by the road. So she's still sawing away. And she's a fucking
I love that you just left Tracy in bed.
She's a fucking beaver at this point. She's making a dam. She's damming up the river. And then so I go out to the balcony and I see the red flashing lights bouncing off the other building. I'm like, oh fuck, there's fire trucks out there. I'm like, shit, okay. So then I go in the room and I try to wake Tracy up. It takes a minute because to get audibly louder than the snoring.
Why are we hurting your life?
I have to warm my voice up. So
honey, there's a fire.
Tracy. So I wake her up and
fire!
Go, it's like, hey, I smell smoke and there's fire trucks outside. I'll be right back. And so I go outside and there's 5 fire trucks on my street.
Oh no.
And there's firemen standing in the middle of the road. And it smells like the world's on fire. And I go up to the fireman. I go, hey, is everything okay? And he goes, no. And I'm like, don't. You don't just say no. You don't just go, no.
No.
You go, oh, sir, and you explain it. And he goes, no. And then he caught himself going, oh, I shouldn't just tell somebody in their pajamas at 3 a.m. that, no, everything's not good. And then he walks up. He's like, no, oh, actually, it's okay now. There was some fires up at Runyon Canyon, and we got them out. But everything's going to be okay. I'm like, okay, well, all right. So I went back and told Tracy, and she's like, "It smells like that's burnt." I'm like, "I know. I just talked to the fireman. Did you ask him if it was burning?" Like, that's what I talked to him about. I didn't ask him how his day was. I was asking about the fire. I didn't go. And so, how do you think the Redskins are going to do this year? I didn't do that.
Commanders.
Sorry, I'm caught up.
Wow.
I'm heated.
Wow.
When I get angry, my inner racism comes out. Commanders. Sorry.
You're like, I start shouting out old football team names.
You know how it goes. Go Tribe. But anyway, but then after that, the next day I hooked up our ring light. We got ring cameras to monitor Stanley because we're trying to teach him to be alone in the house without being kennelled or crated, I guess, crated. And so you do that and you hook up your ring cameras and then you join the ring network. And
yeah.
If you thought Watch Duty had OCD,
Oh yeah.
The Ring app is the most off the hook, it's mental what it gives you. Like I got a Ring alert app when I pulled in here. There's a dog out in your neighborhood. Like I don't need dog alerts.
There's a dog out in your neighborhood that you're nowhere nearby.
Right. Like why you give me dog alerts?
They're like Boba's lost in your neighborhood, and then it's like East Compton, and you're like, you don't know where I live.
It's just the Ring. Like I thought.
Have you seen Dusty? He's in downtown LA. You're like, that's 12 miles away.
I thought Citizen app and Watch Duty were like OCD with just giving you alerts you don't want, and just like, no, you have to know about everything that's happening all the time. But like Ring is nuts.
You're like, Ring, I just need to know what's happening in my house.
Right. Ring.
Period.
Focusing on where my camera's pointed, and that's all I need to know about.
I just need to know if Stanley's going to eat my entire Star Wars collection.
I don't need to know if there's a tire missing off a truck.
I need to know if he's going to take out an entire Jedi school.
Yeah. I don't care about Order 66. Just let me know if my dog's okay. I mean, I'm like, I got to turn it off because my watch dings every 5 minutes with a Ring alert.
So how does this have to do anything with Alex?
Because Alec, we were commiserating on it because he was doing the same. He has the same problem I do.
Look, we're out here complimenting Eddie on his work. He went out in his pajamas to fight a fire.
Right. And well, they inquire about a fire.
Yeah. That's fighting it.
That's in my own way. In my own way. Hey, I was ready to pee.
There you go. Yeah. Exactly. And then
I'll join you guys.
And saved his wife, only to be asked.
Yeah.
An irrelevant question.
But after 21 years of marriage, that's what you expect.
It's so funny.
Did you ask him about the fire? Yes, that's why I went out there. That's why I went out and talked to the fireman.
Christ. I have a really similar story, Eddie, but
what are your feelings on the Gaza Strip, Mr. Fireman?
Mine was from 2009.
Yeah.
I was living in a very friends-esque apartment. Okay, in Hoboken.
Like with 6 people? 5 people? 4 people?
With 3 other adults. 20-something.
Oh, is this a story where you went outside and looked at the fire?
Did I tell this on the show?
I think you did.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Are we running out of stories? Anyways, guys, the whole moral of the story is I was on Ambien. And I walked outside because I smelled something burning. I was on Ambien and I was on Xanax. I was real doped up.
Wow, what a cocktail.
I was barefoot in my pajamas, no bra. Called 911 to let them know that the restaurant underneath my apartment was on fire. And I said, wait, is this, because I still had my 813 area code. I go, wait, is this Florida 911 or New Jersey 911? And they were like,
I dialed 831991.
Ma'am, they're like, this is New Jersey 911. It triangulates to your location. I was like, okay, good. There's a fire.
While all your roommates are still in the building.
Oh, yeah. But by this point, there's like commotion happening and like the fire trucks pull up relatively quickly. And my roommate pokes his head out of the building and they were like, Jen, what are you doing outside? I go, oh, the building's on fire.
You guys should come see this.
You guys should come out. This is bad. And they were just like, Jesus, Jen.
Left us there to die.
Whatever. They weren't great people. They weren't my friends. You know what I mean? Oh, God, what else? So Alex, like, what is your deal though?
Nothing really, we're hustling here at the studio every day. We're always trying to push content and help people kind of keep running. And so, that's just,
Alex, I don't give a shit about you professionally. Tell us about personal stuff. Anything personally going on?
Hold on, ready? I went to Disneyland.
Yes, so did I.
Within the last 2 weeks too.
Me too.
Yeah,
I was there on the 18th.
Wild. Oh my God. 19th. That's crazy.
Guy,
oh my God.
It's so interesting. I met someone yesterday that hadn't been to Disneyland and I was like, what happened to you? Were your parents poor?
Oh, that's terrible.
But
I'm poor and I go.
But she ran into her old high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
And like the person was trying to like subtly tell her what they did for a living.
Yeah.
by showing her pictures and being like, I like this. This is a picture of some interesting stuff that I've been up to.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of the Mandalorian holding a baby Yoda.
Walking around Galaxy's Edge.
Walking around Galaxy's Edge.
So cool.
And I'm like, he couldn't just tell you he was the Mandalorian? She's like, no, there's secrets. I was like,
this is the way.
So you're not allowed to talk about it? I go, I thought you just couldn't take the helmet off.
No, this is the way.
I'd be like, oh.
We were there on the 18th, and Colton, with his own money, bought Emperor Palpatine's robe.
With
like
his own money?
Yeah, with his.
He's like, this is the sound investment.
Dude, I wanted to buy it with my money. He bought it. A full fucking. He looked, and he put the hood on, and he's walking around Galaxy's Edge like he's Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, of course. But don't they like.
At least you'll fit in it, though, right?
Yeah, I can wear it.
Yeah.
We can wear it because we're the same size, so I can wear the thing.
But aren't you like discouraged from dressing up at
If you
Disney?
buy it at the park, you can put it on.
You can wear costumes, but you have to buy them here.
Adults are discouraged, but teenagers are not.
Oh, whatever. Eddie, is it time?
Oh, is it time?
I feel like it's almost time.
It's almost time.
Fuck it. Now look, the scoring is so messed up.
I don't even know. Should we start anew?
Scoring is messed up. Alex, do you want to start over?
Yeah, I'm happy to admit I won the last one.
Wow, you remembered? He's been
No.
keeping score.
I've been playing along.
Oh, you've
I'm
been
still in
playing
the lead.
along. Have you been spying on us?
Just this segment.
Oh.
All right, here
He's
we
like,
go.
I just got to keep up on my Florida man knowledge.
Here we go. We're playing Florida Man Friday. I read Jen Sturgis 3 Florida Man headlines, 2 real, 1 fake. She tells me what the fake Florida Man headline is, and Alex is going to defend his title.
No, let's start over.
Oh, we're starting zero, clean slate?
Yeah. We got a new logo. We got new looks. Let's do it.
New logo. Same old logo from the previous, but whatever.
No,
New for here.
I've refreshed
New
it.
logo for here. And he put a filter on it.
Oh. I can't tell.
Me either. Me
I was
either.
like, oh, it looks
but
so
I acted
so
like
good.
he did when he told me because I was going to feel, I didn't want him to feel bad.
Like when your kid brings you something and goes, isn't this great? Isn't this
Well, he showed me this one and then he flipped it over to the other one and they looked exactly the same to me.
So this week, my mom and dad totally forgot about my art project.
But I was like, no, Alex, that looks great. Keep that one. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Florida Man. It looks great though, Alex. Good
Thanks,
job.
Eddie.
Appreciate it. Florida Man arrested for making own license plate from cardboard. Florida Man arrested for filling his neighbor's pool with Jell-O. Florida Man tries to get out of DUI by singing entire Frozen soundtrack. Which one of those is the fake
So the first one
Florida
is
Man headline?
paper license
He
plate.
made a cardboard license plate.
Cardboard license plate.
Second one, he filled his neighbor's pool with Jell-O.
Neighbor's pool with Jell-O.
Third one, he tried to get out of a DUI by singing the entire Frozen soundtrack.
I got one follow-up question, too, I guess.
Okay.
Did his license plate have the up-to-date registration?
The sticker?
Yeah.
They have a little sticker on it. It did. The story did not say.
Oh, okay. And then what flavor was the Jell-O?
It was the red. What's the red flavor? Cherry? All they said was red Jell-O.
Okay, that doesn't
I
help
think
me.
it's the second one.
You think it's the second
I
one?
think the
Is the
Jell-O
fake one?
one. Mhm.
Is the fake one?
I'm going with the first one.
First one, you think the cardboard license plate is the fake one? Your winner, and new Florida Man champion, Jen Sturger, reclaiming her title. 1-0 at this point.
Ask me how I knew, Eddie.
How'd you know?
Jell-O wouldn't keep outside in Florida.
Damn it. I didn't think of that.
You didn't factor in the weather.
It's
Jesus.
98 degrees with 100% humidity. Jell-O is not fucking
It's not going
holding
to
up.
coagulate out there.
No, it would just be a pool of sugar and diabetes.
That's not bad.
I've been like trying to debate whether or not to go home. Just because like my grandmother's getting older. She's 102.
That's insane
Right?
that she's that old.
What's crazy is when I talk to my mom goes, yeah, she's really slipping. And I'm like, she's 102.
102. Let's.
She's 102. Give the lady a...
That's like that Seinfeld episode. I'm pulling up a Seinfeld episode, but I guess they mentioned someone in the show and the story like, yeah, he was 97. Yeah, makes you think. Like, no, he was 97.
But
102.
she goes...
That's crazy.
So the news did a story about her. We should post it for Instagram, but the news did a story about her and just about how integral staying active has been in her life.
Can she still walk, or is she like in a scooter sort of thing?
She's a walker.
A walker,
Yeah, she's a walker, and then she has a scooter for like bigger outings.
But she still goes out. She doesn't just sit in the house all day, right? Or does she go out?
So she goes to jazzercise every single day.
What does she do in jazzercise?
She holds a chair just to like support herself, but she does the exercises.
Wow.
You know what I mean? She does modified exercises. But
crazy.
she does it every single day, and it's really cool because like the community kind of is rallied around her.
Yeah.
So on days that my mom can't get her there,
They take her?
they come and pick her up and they take her.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so the whole news story was kind of like, she was just like, I'm so grateful for this community because it's given me a reason to live. She didn't say that, but she was like, she did say jazzercises kept me alive.
It keeps her going for sure. I mean, that's what you need, like something to look forward to every day to go do. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, and I think the pandemic was really hard on her because she didn't have that in-person experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That had
like,
to be brutal,
especially because like she was older, so it was like they were just trying to keep her safe.
That probably happened to a lot of elderly people.
Yeah. It's like that thing that they looked forward to like wasn't there anymore. And I'm just trying. I'm like, I got to get home. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get home.
I got to get home just because I'm like, you just never know. But it's just fascinating to me that my mom's like, yeah, she's going.
She's starting to slip a little.
She's starting to slip. And it's just like, no, you are. Like, you are too. Like, it's just the lack of self-awareness that my mom has that this is what's occurring.
Oh, my God. 102.
Yeah. And she's still more with it than most people.
Yeah.
Like the amount of gratitude that she has is really inspiring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is what's possible if you're not on social media.
Yeah, right?
Because you don't know. You don't know what what you have to compare yourself to.
No. Your world is literally what you see every day. And that's it.
And it might be better that way.
It has to be better that way.
I'm going to start implementing some stuff that I'll share with the podcast and let people know how it's going. As we go along, just trying to spend less time on my phone. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm doing like some science experiments.
With yourself?
Yeah, with my body.
With your body?
What
are you doing?
Like, you caught yourself quick.
I don't know why that came out.
With your body.
What are you doing with your body? Don't say body. That's weird. Why would you say body, Eddie? That's my inner monologue right now. Why would body come out of your mouth?
I'm donating my body to science, Eddie.
I'm going to do experiments on my body.
I can't donate my. I don't think I can donate my body to science. Like
Why?
Real talk.
Yeah.
Because you can't. I think we've talked about it with Alex before. You can't.
Right.
You don't know where it goes. You don't know where it goes, and so all of a sudden, like, they could be using you for military experience.
Are you an organ donor? I'm not an organ donor.
I don't think so.
I should be, but I'm not.
I'm
still apprehensive about it.
It's in my will, but I don't need them to have it on my driver's license. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be on my the first.
But at
order
that
of
point, you're
things.
not good because if you get hit, if you die on site at in a car wreck, they look at your license plate or your driver's license and go, okay, it's an organ donor. We got to keep her heart pumping to save her organs. But if you like die in the hospital, like, well, let's go call the lawyer and check the will. At that point, it's too late, right?
I'm talking about like if I'm in the look, if I am in a car, like no. You don't want it. It's all banged up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but I think.
Could you donate your boobs? Did they reuse those?
No.
Oh.
They don't reuse them.
Why not?
Because
what are they made of? They're not silicone anymore.
That's actually a bit of mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I say if it says organ donor on your license where I'm from, it just means when you die, you donate your tits to some sad girl from Gainesville.
All right. That's a good place to call it.
Yeah, do you want to? You'll be at the beach someday, and some girl come running up to my dad and being like, "These were your daughters."
Thank you. I just want to thank you.
I want to thank you for your sacrifice.
Do you want to touch them one last time?
Gross! It's my dad in the story.
I know that was the joke.
Eddie,
that
we're
was the
losing
joke.
you, buddy.
That was the joke.
Eddie's spiraling.
I haven't been sleeping well. From the
fires,
from the logger that sleeps next to me,
the family of Beavers that moved in next to you. Eddie, where can people find you?
EddiePence.com or at Eddie Pence on all the socials. And thank you guys again for monetizing my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. That really helped.
Yes. And you can find me at Jennifer Sturger on all the socials, and then Jennifer Sturger, or I think it's jensturger.com. We are setting up a Patreon for the show. It may be up by the time that this airs. I'm not sure, but we're going to have some different things that you guys can support the show on. And look, no obligation. We're just happy that you're here.
Yeah.
But if you love what we're doing and you want to get more of us, this is just a fun way for us to be able to give back to you guys and also to help you guys help support the show.
Yeah.
You know, we're here for you guys regardless. So thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Not Today, and more fun stuff coming down the pipe, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.